The general consensus at the moment is that the Moth meme is a shit tier normie meme, and I wholeheartedly disagree.
And so the doctor says, Moth, man, you're troubled. But you should be seeing a psychiatrist. Why on earth did you come here? And then the Moth said, because the light was on.
The Moth meme feeds off of many popular meme formats from the past couple of years or so, which makes the Moth meme dismissed by the mainstream meme community as lazy attempts to get internet validation off of some jokes past their prime. While admittedly that may be the intention from the creators of these, I think that the format speaks to a much wider trend that has been ongoing in the meme community. On the surface level, the Moth meme is taking jokes that have already burned out and replaces them with the subject being the moth and the object that the subject desires being a light source, usually a lamp. Capitalizing on proven internet memes is nothing novel, as it seems every new trendy figure on the internet can be hastily photoshopped into either a scene from the Avengers or SpongeBob. As meme culture has accelerated and widened in popularity, so has the rate that popular memes turn over. Take the relatively new Bowsette meme, which at the time of this posting is between 3 to 4 days old. At its inception, I had relatively high hopes for this meme evolving and continually spitting out quality content. I originally predicted this because I thought that the meme would either be too uncomfortable for the average viewer or they wouldn't get the context of which it's taking place. However, within the first few days, I've already seen quite a few really low effort and shit things trying to piggyback off of this meme's popularity. Hopefully this trend doesn't continue, but if it does, then I can't see it lasting for more than a week.
You don't know the way.
Yes, I do.
Do you know the way?
I know the way.
You have to have Ebola to know the way.
A similar fate was cast on the Ugandan Knuckles meme that saw a blip of popularity in the beginning of 2018, but ultimately it grew too big and too fast and burned out like the supernova it was. At the time, I thought that the Knuckles figure was too warped and that their actions were too racist and abstract to have a mainstream appeal, but I was proven wrong.
Do you know the way?
Okay, so far, I'm salty about two memes that I thought had potential, but will probably or have ended up dying out relatively fast. So how does that relate to moths and light bulbs? Both of these memes blew up too fast and were boiled down to the most simple formula so that the widest audience could understand what was taking place. Too many people were involved in producing low-quality replications, stripping these memes of any potential that they started out with. The popularity made it so there was no time for these figures to explore and evolve in their characteristics, but were pretty much just dumbed down to shitty caricatures of themselves. Quality necessitates time and effort being put into any meme, or really anything for that matter. These memes blew up in popularity solely because the human mind is hooked on being included in communities, and our dumb lizard brains fill with dopamine when we correctly identify something and understand its context. It's so easy to pat yourself on the back by saying, yeah, I recognized a Ugandan Knuckles meme today, but simply recognizing and reproducing the same shit in a vaguely different format makes the joke stale, and stale fast. When recreating meme, you gotta add some new element to the joke for it to have any sort of longevity. Make too far of a leap and then no one's gonna get the point that you're trying to communicate, and you risk looking like an idiot. And as with most good memes, there's a lot of jumps that individuals in that community make that the community wasn't exactly ready for. And those attempted memes fall under the radar until someone hits that sweet spot of something not too similar, but not too far reaching either.
Bored with a lot of rocker or just a little?
I don't know. I guess I'd like...
What you want is something in between.
Looking like an idiot, feeling wrong, and dealing with rejection are all big risks to your self-image when trying to further a meme. So by being conservative and reenacting the meme in a historically proven way is the safest way to save your ego. If it goes well, you feel good, and if it doesn't, you can hide behind the guise that you weren't really being that creative anyways, and the people just don't want to see that reference at that point in time. The Moth meme is actually rather garbage, incredibly repetitive, and not creative. Its entire existence is based off of popular internet memes while not really furthering them beyond moss-like lamps. Ha ha ha. The fact that it's so incredibly bad is what simultaneously makes the Moth memes so good. The Moth meme is an indicator of how internet culture has become increasingly inclusive and tolerant of low-effort memes. The Moth meme is an indicator as to how internet culture has also, in general, gotten increasingly mainstream, less creative, and again, more repetitive. Every meme that can be recreated using moths and lamps are simply getting at the same idea, but just using different images in slightly different contexts. If you can replace a subject and the object of a meme with a moth and a lamp, then that means the joke has already been made 1,000 times before, and recently too. The Moth meme is so good because it makes it blatantly obvious that we can and should do better when communicating our humor and culture online. And for that reason, I thank and appreciate the Moth meme for being the indicator that it is. Oh, no, wait. BuzzFeed did this. Moth meme is garbage.